Welcome, everyone. And we are on July 1st. We're in a new month. So I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a forecast for where we are energetically for the entire month. And then also really focusing on this week. Okay, so first I've been really sitting in this, and some of you have kind of heard me talk about this already, but I'm feeling this huge reset of I'm just going to fix myself here. I'm all over the place. Of holding ourselves in that intelligence in a new way. And what I mean by that is really tapping into a new foundational space of the frequency of where we're holding consciousness within the divine. So, the way you could see that is a reset back into the frequency of the divine. And the reason that I'm feeling this is there's a momentum, right? The momentum has started, and it's almost hard for me to even talk about it, because for me I'm really feeling it, and it's very it's abstract. And anytime that we go into an abstract space, that it's the time to really go back inside and fine tune, attune to the frequency of source, and then allow the momentum to move from there. And it's almost as if we're like catching a new wave. And that wave is requires extreme focus so that you don't wipe out, right? It's such a big wave that it takes focus to continue to ride it. And to do that, we have to reconnect to source within us in the new frequency that we are holding, so that we can stay in alignment. So that's kind of the energy of the overall month, is fine tuning your relationship with the intelligence, with that listen and do, that fourth level of consciousness, identifying when you start to move into those programs, or it's trying to suck you into a direction of distraction, is one that we really should be aware of this month. Is where am I choosing to use distraction instead of being in this really abstract wave? And that doesn't mean that there's not going to be a lot happening this month, because there absolutely is going to be a lot happening. And that is why we even more so want to stay really connected to the divine, because we always want to have these huge momentum opportunities to be done in synchronicity with the frequency of the divine. I'm going to do a just a DMT code for the month. We're just going to pull one. So, an overall theme. Okay, so we got the 9 is the overall frequency for the month of July. So, it's recognizing when maybe the programmed reality is showing itself, and then being able to move back into that divine frequency and seeing through the illusion, so that you can move into that space of I am divine. If I was divine, how would I be experiencing this? Right? And just feel how much that just shifts the frequency of it all. And what I love about it is that it brings us back into being the channel. If I am a channel of grace, how would I live my life? So that is the theme that I would like you to bring into this month: is if I was divine, how would I live my life? How would I experience what's happening? How would I take action? if I was divine, what steps would I be taking? When would I pull back? When would I wait to attune before I take action? And a big part of this month in that action step, and that's what I'm kind of like moving into this first week, the energy of this first week is there's going to be times when action is needed, and then there's going to be times when we hold space. And in the times that we're holding space, or we're just holding our consciousness without taking action, if you will, is when everything is calibrating, everything is lining up. And that can be the uncomfortable space. But the way that I want you to approach it is okay, this is when I get to just be happy. I get to just live my life and just be grateful for every moment because the divine is creating the pattern. And when it's created and it's strong enough for you to step back in co-creation to be that channel to bring through the next level of frequency, that it's perfect for you because you spent the time holding your consciousness in that abstract space, allowing the divine to really, I see it in my body, right? I see it as it's uploading a software, and as it's uploading, it takes some time, right? It's just like if you were to put a new software or a new something into your phone or your computer, it takes time for it to upload. And then we're kind of sitting there and waiting, right? And that waiting period is exactly what we're doing when the divine is reprogramming our software system to step into the upgrade of our experience. And that is really what this first week of July is going to, the energy of that is allowing ourselves to let the upgrade happen. And it may be a suspended space where you just need to be grateful. Thank you. Thank you for these different aspects in my life that have come in and that I'm enjoying, and to really step into the enjoyment of that and being in the moment, right? It's being in the moment of that sacred space. And okay, there's something else coming in. Hold on. All right. So the energy of July is that focus of where am I living from? It's resetting your frequency back into the divine, letting go of the ego, letting go of the expectations, letting go of the outcome, stepping in, right? And then if there's an intention that you're working on, go ahead and upload it. But then giving it the chance, like you have to let go of it, right? Because once the software starts to upgrade, it's up to us to step out of the way and let the divine come in and create that energetic pattern, upload our software system so that we can move into that experience. So that's what this first week is go ahead and place your intention if you have one. If not, then it's just, how can I be of service? How can I be a channel of the intelligence, and just asking for the next level of your experience to turn on? And then you witness, but in that witnessing, you have to let it upload. I'm going to do a code for this first week. Okay, so the first, so appropriate. Okay, so the first code of the week is the one, which is the inventor. It is the invention, it's new start, it's leadership, it's the ultimate reset, right? So, oh, I love this. Okay, so I just saw as well, where in your life do you want to reset and have a new perspective, a new experience? Where in your life Are you ready to take from coal to gold, right? It's like what with the alchemy. So in this first week, we're resetting, we're restarting. And what do you want to have up leveled in your life? Or invite the divine to show you what needs to be up leveled in your life. Turn that frequency on. Let the upgrade happen this week and just be grateful. Allow yourself to attune to that frequency and just stay in that place of being grateful for the experience of the divine within you. I mean, really feel that. It's so amazing. I hope that you're feeling it. Okay, let's recap. July is allowing your consciousness to go back inside, reconnecting to the divine in this new frequency that you're holding. It's that attuning process, but it's also focus. It's okay, I'm going to focus on moving back to that intimate relationship with the frequency of the divine, the intelligence that is running you. Spend some time there, knowing that you're always being upgraded, but in this month of July is a huge upgrade, right? You just activated these beautiful frequencies, and now your software system is recalibrating and bringing you into this higher frequency. And we're this week, this first week especially, you're just waiting for the software to completely upload. And in that time period, it's being very, very focused and aware on your relationship with Source. It's the allowing, it's the intimate relationship, and it's the fine tuning. And knowing that the choices that you make going forward, those action steps, is always first coming from use me as a channel, use me as a channel. And then being grateful or just really going into the intimate relationship of what that is to collaborate within the intelligence of the divine. A lot of you know that I have this saying that the divine is the CEO of my company. It's the CEO of my life. It's the CEO of my relationships. And it's the CEO of my body. What would it be like to have the most intelligent technology there is running through your body and giving you exactly what you need? And it's always going to be so much better than what we could think of. So that's the reset. Going back inside and trusting, letting go of the judgments, letting go of it should be this way or it shouldn't be that way, or why isn't this happening yet? Why don't I have my $1,000,000 yet? Let it all go. Go back inside. Ultimate reset. Rest into that frequency of the divine and know that you are so in the right hands. Like there is no other hands, there's no other frequency that is going to serve you in the way that this frequency can. And sometimes we just need to be reminded of just how big that one choice really is. What do you choose? The programming or the intelligence? And I want you to just take some time this week of really sitting in, what am I choosing? What does it feel like to choose this? Am I getting an emotional response from my choices? Or is it clean? Is it pure? Is it this relationship that I know as my divine, and knowing that that is going to continually upgrade, and allowing that upgrade to happen and holding space for the divine to do the upgrade, right? Allow that frequency to activate so that you can step in and be in the experience of that so that you can be the channel of that upgrade. All right, beautiful souls. So this week, for the month, I should say, is the 9. It's I am divine. If I was divine, how would I be living my life? What choices would I be making? And this week, it's the ultimate reset. You're raising the frequency of your software system so that you can have the experience of whatever is coming in next. Love you all.